Very special. Welcome to Historical First Dates.
Henry VIII of England has arrived for his first date.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous, but they tell me she's fit.
Catherine is a princess of a powerful country and a devout Catholic.
I just pray she's good at real tennis. I'm Henry.
Catherine?
Oh, no.
She is also Henry's dead brother's widow.
Seriously, does no one check if the dates were married to your brother? Surely that's page 1, along with does she play real tennis? It's a bit of a non-starter, isn't it? I mean, the Tudor Church doesn't even recognize in-laws as a thing, so you're actually my sister. And this is not ancient Egypt, so...
Yes, a total disaster. I am the daughter of the most powerful king in all of Europe, and there's just not that many people my Spanish father would be happy with me marrying. Your brother was perfect, till he died.
Yeah, although, I mean, you guys weren't married that long, were you?
See, this is true.
I mean, I could ask the Pope to say that you weren't married long enough for it to count. Kind of like the 4-second rule, when you drop a biscuit on the floor or a piece of salami.
Yeah.
I mean, he's bound to agree. How hard can this be?
Okay, then, brother, we shall be married.
Maybe drop the whole brother thing there, yeah?
Will do.
So it went pretty well?
See, I shall be marrying the heir to the throne of England again. I mean, for the first time. The other first time did not count.
Good time, sis. I mean, wife, not sis.
It's true. Henry did manage to bend the rules so that his brother's widow, Catherine of Aragon, could become his wife. They had a daughter called Mary, but Henry wasn't happy. He wanted a son to be king after him. He was very hard to please. I mean, just watch him getting ready for bed.
Right. An early night, I think. Sleepy Henry VIII after another hard day's ruling over everything.
Yes, good idea, sire. An early night. Just get the list, Your Highness. Step 1, check for assassins. Clear! Step 2, lay down a bed of down. And 3, check that no one is hidden inside. Clear! Step 4, lay pillow sheets and blankets and a luxury ermine cover. Step 5, all make the sign of the cross. Step 6, all kiss the royal bed.
Yes, all right. That's fine.
Step 7, sprinkle with holy water.
Goodness sake! I just want to go to sleep. Whose idea was all this nonsense?
Yours, sire.
Just give it here. Whip through these. Step 8. Bring near the royal nightstool. Step 9. Lay out the royal dressing gown. And finally, step 10. Build a solid brick wall to prevent intruders getting anywhere near me as I sleep. Come on! Bliss.
Is this a fair trial or just a mockery? I am Queen Mary, with no escape from your trickery. No lawyer to depend or witnesses to defend me. Your Honor, I killed no one. You expect me to confess that I'd bump off good Queen Bess. Treason, I call Walsingham, Lord Altrincham, 'cause these letters are fakes.
Phony, you're going down. I can prove the real.
And I was Queen of Scotland once, you clown.
Please do not carry on. You are guilty, now admit it.
Mary's refusing
to admit her guilt. What a shock, what a shame, a complete and utter scandal. From Alton and Babington, say Queen Bess you'd ever done in. To the scaffold, to the scaffold, to the scaffold, to the scaffold, to the scaffold she must go.
I'm Queen, you're vile, I demand a fair trial.
Goodness gracious, is that the time already? Don't spare the horses, time to go home.
If she's guilty, then I must sentence her to die. But that would make me a killer queen, so I'm scary. Don't want to do this, Mary. Not gonna get out of signing her death warranty. Her death really matters. She made me enemies. Her death really matters to me. That's not how my week goes.
Good evening, George Crumb, the chef. I hope everything was satisfactory. I hope everything was satisfactory.
Oh, the fish was divine, and this cherry pie was to die for. It was perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I could make one teeny-weeny suggestion.
What?
I was wondering whether you could make your French fries a little thinner. These were a little bit thick for my liking.
Thick?
A tiny bit.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they're gargantuan, aren't they? They're so big, I wonder how you could fit them in your mouth without your head falling open. Look, you can barely see it from one side to the other. It's way too big to fit in your tiny little mouse mouth.
Well, I was just wondering if you could cut them a little thinner, that's all.
Oh, his lordship, the king of Saratoga Lake, wants them thinner. I'll give you thinner. What? How'd you just... Ah! There! Is that thin enough for you?
Now you're just being silly.
No, nothing's too much for the potato police.
I told you not to mention the French fries.
I was very restrained.
Every time we go anywhere.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Tuck in, huh? There. Is that thin enough for you? Oh, dear, you can't see through them? Maybe I should shave a little off the top to count skinny chips.
These extra thin French fries are delicious.
They're so crisp.
You should patent these. You can make some money.
Sure. I'll get down to the patent office right away. I'm sure I'll make a fortune out of some deep-fried slivers of potato crisps. That'll catch on.
It's a good job we didn't tell him the soup wasn't very hot.
Hi, I'm Alexander Graham Bell, and I want you to meet my phone. My phone is a new device that lets you talk to someone even when they're not in the same room, as long as they're in the room next door. Mr. Watson! You need to speak to us!
What?
My phone is the most powerful, compact, lightweight phone ever invented. Because it's the only phone ever invented.
I wish you'd never invented that stupid thing.
What was that? It's not just for calls. Use my phone to find out what the weather's doing. Oi! What's the weather doing then?
I don't know.
Enjoy the latest music.
Be quiet!
Play online games. Quit the king for, chick!
I am trying to work!
It's great in an emergency. What's on? My house is on fire!
I wish it was. Stop calling me.
And that's not all my phone can do. Actually, no, that is pretty much all it can do.
I thought of something else it does.
Yeah? Yeah! Need my phone! Now it's mobile too!
Tag, ich bin der Sheriff. Was kann ich für Sie tun?
What in tarnation?
Ja. Ingrid, könnten Sie kommen hier, bitte?
Guten Tag.
Who are you? And what is this cowboy talking about?
Oh, yeah, speaking German. Join us.
No, I will not join you. Why are y'all speaking German?
Because German is the second most popular language in America.
That's hogwash.
Was hat gesagt?
I think you were offering to wash his pig, yes?
Nein, danke.
No.
Soy un vaquero español.
Now I don't understand that. I think it was Spanish?
Fi.
Spanish?
Yes, people come to America from all over the world, not just England.
Und einige von uns waren schon hier.
Oh, yeah, and some of us were here already.
Don't tell me he's German too.
No, but some people make an effort to learn the language.
Well, German ain't the language here. We speak American. Take a look around you, lady. This is the US of A.
I think you'll find it's English we speak here, old bean.
I don't speak English, old bean. I speak the Queen's American.
Was ist dieser Idiot reden?
Did he just call me an idiot?
Oh, yeah. You see, now you are learning the language. Clever.
Foreign cowboys ain't welcome here. So y'all can just settle right on up. And have a lovely ride of your horse amidst our beautiful scenery. I mean, we're all from somewhere, right? Live and let live. I always said that. I've had a hog-killing time and all, but by hook or by crook, I gotta giddy on up and get my chow from the chug wagon. Well, see y'all later, partners.
Did anyone understand a word of that?
I don't think he's from round here.
Music!
Is that good? Time for another. Yes, President number 7, Andrew Jackson, who was nicknamed Old Hickory because his soldiers thought he was tough as hickory wood. Jackson died in 1837. His funeral was a sombre affair with one very badly behaved guest. Good day.
On behalf of President Jackson's family, it's my honor to welcome you on this sad day. We're joined, of course, by President Jackson's parrot, Paul, who was by his side throughout his long career and picked up many of the words he used to say. Andrew Jackson was a nitwit. Not what I would call a dull man. Far from it, he was a shining example to us all. From a humble background, he trained hard to become a lawyer, and was then elected to government. He co-founded the great city of Memphis, Tennessee, and loved nothing more than to sit on his veranda, sipping a glass of wee. We all know he sipped iced tea. I never knew a man with more powerful faith than he. He always traveled everywhere with his battered old Bible by his side, filled with wisdom. Let's skip through to the gun salute. Let us pee. Pray!
Our brave Flo hadn't gone to the Crimea to have a good time. She was there to help the wounded soldiers at the hospital. But that wasn't as simple as it sounds, especially as the soldiers were as terrified of going to the hospital as they were of the enemy.
What's happened, soldier? Oh, you're in a bad way.
Oh, well, this, sir? Nah, that's nothing, sir. You carry on, sir. Yep.
I mean, there does seem to be quite a nasty wound on your leg.
What? Nah, it looks all right to me, sir.
It doesn't to me.
Not that. No, it's fine, sir. It's fine. I can still wiggle my toes, see?
Look, there's no easy way to say this, but I'm afraid I think
No, sir. Please don't say it, sir.
You're going to have to go to the hospital.
Oh, not the hospital, sir. Anything but the hospital, sir. It's filthy. No one comes out of there alive. Yeah, I hated that leg anyway, so it was slowing me down.
Pull yourself together. It's not that bad in the hospital.
Please don't send me to the hospital in Scutari, sir. I can't stand it. Just leave me on the battlefield or live longer. Got a wife and kid at home, sir, and a cat.
I'm sorry, son. But you are going to the hospital.
Ah! It's just going back, sir. It's all right.
soldiers really were terrified of coming to Scutari Hospital, and for good reason. Lots more soldiers were dying from diseases they caught here than from their wounds. The hospital was even built on a sewer, meaning patients were drinking dirty water and wading through poo. Sounds great. But our plucky Flo got straight to work, making the hospital cleaner, feeding and clothing the patients, and helping them exercise. Finally, the injured soldiers were being treated with the respect they deserved. No wonder they loved her so much.
Because you see, it's all about this base, Nobody's healed. This hospital's a waste of space, worse than the battlefield. It's all about this nurse, made it less worse, so we all hail the lady with the lamp.
Me, Florence Nightingale. Don't like red painted walls.
That's blood, Mom.
Ooh, probably doesn't help. You've built this on a sewer. Those Russians good at killing our men in Crimea, but not half as good as this place. Central Station diarrhea. First I brought in some towels, so when emptying their bowels, then at least their bodies were clean.
Isn't funny.
Help them get off their backs, offering tasty fresh snacks in the hospital canteen.
Yummy, yummy.
Took one look at the squalor and cases of cholera, sores and dysentery.
Poorly tummy.
And then here's the surprise, bought the stolen supplies back with my own money.
Because you see, it's all about this base,
Don't get annoyed. I'll get a brand new pillowcase, clear all trace of typhoid.
It's all about this nurse, fortune's reverse, at the double, helping soldiers feel less worse, don't need a hearse.
No trouble. Took my light round at night, checked the men were all right and not suffering too much pain.
Feeling pinky.
Most of all, I was spying, checked nurses weren't lying, but doing what they were saying.
Pretty sneaky.
I ensured that the kitchen dished out good nutrition and everyone got enough.
Bubble and squeaky.
And found that over time that the deaths did decline.
Turns out she sure knows her stuff.
Because it's all about this base sanitation, all about control of disease incubation.
Yes, it's all about this nurse and how she turned her abhorrence of this curse into a cleaner universe. Cheers, Florence.
I'm Florence Nightingale, and this is the Florence Nightingale School of Nursing. Thumbs up. Oh. Thanks to public donations, for the first time ever, 15 of you can choose nursing as an actual paying career. We're waiting for you, points. You. To qualify, simply answer these simple questions. Are you sober?
What's the question again?
Not you. Are you truthful?
Yes.
Really? Certainly not. Are you punctual?
Sorry I'm late. I missed the carriage.
No, thank you. Are you clean and tidy?
Yeah.
Definitely not. Are you orderly?
That's right, love. I'm elderly.
Orderly.
Huh? You needs to speak up.
No.
I'm honest, tidy, sober, punctual and orderly. I'd love to train to be a nurse.
You'll make a great nurse. Definitely.
I'm definitely.
Go away.
Hello, I'm a handsome doctor, and I've come to Victorian Britain to chat to this lady about her very embarrassing problem. Now, Emily, how can we help you?
Hello, handsome doctor. You see, the problem is I am hideously ugly.
No, you're beautiful.
Have you not seen my elephantine waist? No man will marry me unless my waist looks like this.
Oh, no, you see, Emily, that's pretty unhealthy. I mean, the only way you could get a waist that small would be to use some kind of iron corset to literally squeeze your stomach.
Good idea. I instantly feel more alluring.
Well, do you know what? It would be a little bit safer outside.
I can't go outside. That's how I got this hideous suntan.
Because you're worried about skin cancer.
No, I'm worried I look like a peasant.
Emily has some pretty extreme ideas about how to get her desired complexion.
Vinegar to lighten the skin. Arsenic soap. It's a little. And a few finishing touches.
What are you doing?
Drawing on veins to make myself look all pale and see-through. Aren't you captivated?
Yeah?
Cartomania, the card collecting game that's sweeping the 19th century. David Livingstone, Glasses Man, don't know, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Thanks to the brand new invention of photography and the larger number of celebrities, you can now collect pictures of all your favourite Victorians.
I'm Isambard Kingdom Brunel, and I printed my pictures as calling cards. Never intended for people to collect them.
Tough luck, mutton chops. They're collecting them now and everyone's doing it.
Okay, Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Got.
Hector Berlioz.
Got.
Napoleon.
Which one?
Third.
Got.
Yes, collect all your favourite Victorian celebrities.
Have you got Florence Nightingale?
Silly, no one's got her. She refuses to be photographed.
I don't want any personal publicity, and I don't want anything to do with Cartomania.
Collect almost all your favourite Victorian celebrities.
If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you, and that's an order.
Yes, Your Majesty. How do you want me? Smiling?
Oh, certainly not. If God had wanted us to show our teeth, he wouldn't have given us lips. Disgusting.
Cartomania, the best thing since bread.
It's true. We Victorians loved collecting photos of celebrities, and our obsession with celebs didn't end there. Florence's work in Scutari was all over the newspapers, and she quickly gained an army of die-hard Florence fans that would put directioners to shame.
Guten Tag, ich bin der Sheriff. Was kann ich für Sie tun?
What in tarnation?
Ja. Ingrid, könnten Sie kommen hier, bitte?
Guten Tag.
Who are you? And what is this cowboy talking about?
Oh, yeah, speaking German. Join us.
No, I will not join you. Why are y'all speaking German?
Because German is the second most popular language in America.
That's hogwash.
Was hat gesagt?
I think you were offering to wash his pig, yes?
Nein, danke.
No.
Soy un vaquero español.
Now I don't understand that. I think it was Spanish?
Fi.
Spanish?
Yes, people come to America from all over the world, not just England.
Und einige von uns waren schon hier.
Oh, yeah, and some of us were here already.
Don't tell me he's German too.
No, but some people make an effort to learn the language.
Well, German ain't the language here. We speak American. Take a look around you, lady. This is the US of A.
I think you'll find it's English we speak here, old bean.
I don't speak English, old bean. I speak the Queen's American.
Was ist dieser Idiot reden?
Did he just call me an idiot?
Oh, yeah. You see, now you are learning the language. Clever.
Foreign cowboys ain't welcome here. So y'all can just settle right on up. And have a lovely ride of your horse amidst our beautiful scenery. I mean, we're all from somewhere, right? Live and let live. I always said that. I've had a hog-killing time and all, but by hook or by crook, I gotta giddy on up and get my chow from the chug wagon. Well, see y'all later, partners.
Did anyone understand a word of that?
I don't think he's from round here.
Music!
Is that good? Time for another. Yes, President number 7, Andrew Jackson, who was nicknamed Old Hickory because his soldiers thought he was tough as hickory wood. Jackson died in 1837. His funeral was a sombre affair with one very badly behaved guest. Good day.
On behalf of President Jackson's family, it's my honor to welcome you on this sad day. We're joined, of course, by President Jackson's parrot, Paul, who was by his side throughout his long career and picked up many of the words he used to say. Andrew Jackson was a nitwit. Not what I would call a dull man. Far from it, he was a shining example to us all. From a humble background, he trained hard to become a lawyer, and was then elected to government. He co-founded the great city of Memphis, Tennessee, and loved nothing more than to sit on his veranda, sipping a glass of... Wee-wee. We all know he sipped iced tea. I never knew a man with more powerful... Farts. Faith than he. He always traveled everywhere with his battered old Bible by his side, filled with wisdom. Let's skip through to the gun salute. Let us pee. Pray! Pray.
All we did was nickel her money, wreck her house, flog her, and torture her daughters. Suddenly, she's marching on Colchester and slaughtering everyone.
Holy Venus! She's heading to London.
Don't worry, I'm miles away. I legged it to Gaul. And can I also get some nipples? Olives, no pips.
Go away.
Hail, Nero.
Yeah, hail me. Listen, Boudicca's heading to London and she's like totes enraged.
I know, I'm on my way to fight her. Just as soon as this foot rub is finished. Harder. Which the corns.
So you can save London, yeah?
London and St. Albans have had it, but after she's crushed those cities, she's in a lot of trouble. This could be the battle that makes me famous.
Oh, this is too much like hard work. I never liked the place anyway. I'm pulling the army out of Britain. To Boudicca at the Iceni tribe. You can keep your poxy island. I don't... Oh. Hello. Someone's left a comment on my La Hero page.
Low. Boudicca here. You know, I'm the one trying to kick the Romans out of Britain. You're playing? What? Rubbish. OMG, this is you. My name's Nero. I'm a liar hero. I wish I had talent, but I've got zero. Honestly, the Romans deserve to be slaves ruled by a Roman woman like you. So how do you like them apples?
No one trolls my art and gets away with it. She is history. I will, open, a full can of whoop bottom on her. Let battle commence. Suetonius!
Just updating my battle status to currently at war with Boudicca.
Yeah, well, I should hope so. So, great, thanks. More hot now.
So Boudicca's army prepared to fight the Roman legions, and our Celtic Druid doctors got ready to help the wounded. Although I'm not sure they were much use.
Ah, it's Mrs. Carver, isn't it?
Yes, is Dr. Hannity not available?
He's been called away to a very important golf match. I'm Dr. Quijihoch, a druid from the time of Queen Boudicca.
What an unusual name. How's that spelt?
I've no idea. Now, Milo? It's written in your book. No, it isn't. What seems to be the problem?
Well, he's got a bad cough, Doctor.
Yeah. There are a few ways we can treat your cough.
Cough medicine?
No, we don't deal in magic here. Ingest this roast mouse?
No, that's not gonna happen. No. Mum, he's trying to put a mouse in my mouth!
Oh, squeamish? Well, let's try transference medicine.
Oh, that sounds better.
It's a very popular treatment where we transfer the strength of an animal into you. How would you like to be as strong as an ox?
An ox?
Yeah, I suppose.
Just climb into this bath of ox blood, meat and bone marrow and lie in it for 3 days and nights while I perform a ritual dance. Then you'll be as strong as brave Boudicca.
How can we go?
Some people are so narrow-minded.
Mind you, as we'll see, when you're top of the tree, not everyone likes you. Take Crooked King John in 1215. He was a truly rotten ruler who annoyed his people so much they rebelled against him and forced him to agree to a list of their demands called Magna Carta. And Johnny Boy was not happy about that one bit.
Your Majesty, we, the noblemen of England, are worried about your continued abuse of power.
It threatens the future of the realm. So we've gathered here at Runnymede, and we've written a list of grievances in this document here called the Magna Carta. Really ticked off, actually. Really ticked off.
Big time.
Magnum Cartors, whatever. Got some grievances of my own, actually.
I think you'll find our grievances are more serious.
I think you find mine are.
I don't think you will, actually. I think I will, actually. I don't think you will, actually.
There's only one way to settle this. I propose a grievance battle. Baron, hit it!
Where to start? Which part? We got so many grievances, we could fill a cart. Let's start with some facts. Like tax, they're so heavy that they're gonna break our backs.
We can't pay, there's no chance. We lost all our money when you lost France. The northern bit, anyway.
Your Majesty, you got pwned. Drop some beats, player.
I'm confused. Is this real? I thought I was the king. I'm holding his seal. Kneel to the king, I'll see you grovel in the grime. I'll tax what I like, I'll even tax this rhyme.
Barons don't grovel, it's time to get real. Listen to me, dog, or you're gonna feel some steel. This charter's tight. We don't need to fight. Just hit it with your seal and give us our rights.
Some serious points.
I ain't finished. We want a council to represent which people. We want a free church with a free steeple. We want you to stop stealing our sons and holding them hostage like you have done.
There's vital stuff here that you gotta give us. There's also some stuff about fishing in the rivers.
So stop. Read what we plead. Agree the deed in running mead. Do what we ask or we're gonna make you bleed.
Yeah, to hear what you're saying, if I don't tread gently for my life, I will be praying. So tell me what to do. You're the boss. They will have to do this later because I'm taking up the cross.
Interesting development. I wonder... shut up.
Hang on a minute. You must stick with Barmy. While you're talking here, you're hiring up an army. So how about this? Let's barter. We'll stay loyal if you agree to Magna Carta.
Whatever, dog. I'll agree a skanky scroll. I'm tired of this game and it's time for me to roll. I ain't bothered. It don't fill me with sorrow. No one will even remember this tomorrow. Plus I'm messes with the Pope and he'll ignore this ting. I do things my way because I'm John and I'm the king.
Man, this king is fat.
Harsh?
Hello! I've just arrived in the Holy Land during the Middle Ages. At least Napoleon isn't here with his armies. Or his feeties. Don't think I'll get much peace and quiet, though. No. The Crusades are in full swing, with Europe trying to reconquer the Holy Land, which has been lost to Muslim forces. But the Crusaders have more than met their match. Now they've come up against the Muslim leader, Saladin. When it comes to fighting in the desert, no one is smarter. This guy is Saladin credible.
The Crusaders are headed for Jerusalem, but we can deal with them here by the horns of Hattin.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Patience, my friends. We must be cleverer than that. We can attack them in a different way. We're in a desert. So ask yourself, what do they need?
A good kicking.
No. A sword through their skull! Kill them all! No. Think about it. What must they do every day in the desert? Huh? Here?
Kiss a chipmunk?
No, not that. Put it this way. What must we all do? What must we all do every day to survive?
Go toilet?
Other end.
Brush their teeth.
What is this? What is it this?
Jug.
Water!
Oh, water! I totally drink water every day.
So, what must we do?
Kill them!
No! Go back to the water. Think water.
Drown them!
Drown them all!
How am I supposed to drown them? In the paddling pool I keep on my camel?
You can drown in as little as 1 inch of water. Fact.
Oh, thanks for that. That's really helpful. What happens in the desert if you don't drink your water?
They have nothing to wash their Saladin. Saladin!
It's called Saladin.
His name is Saladin.
What happens in a desert if you do not drink the water?
They get thirsty?
Yes! And what happens if you still don't drink the water?
You get bad skin. Choppy lips.
No, past that stage, okay? What happens next?
You die.
Yes! Boom! 1 point to idiot number 2. Well done. Where do they need to go to get their water? Begins with a W, ends in an L.
Wall.
Rhymes with bell.
Cello.
Where is it?
Well.
Yes!
Well. Aha!
So we go to the well, we block their access, they cannot drink any water. They get weaker and weaker until they can barely stand. They're about to die. And then we can finally...
Kill them all! Kill them all!
To the well!
Wait. Can we just run through it one more time?
We go to the well. The well is this way.
We rats are great sailors. We've travelled right across the world, spreading goodwill and disease wherever we go. I've got everything it takes to be a great sailor. Courage, a boat, and I once lived in Devon. Ah, yes, way before Chris Martin and Tom Daly conquered the world, these other sons of Devon were conquering the high seas.
Paul, I don't want to go to sea.
Don't be daft! The best navigators in the world comes from Devon, just like us. Come on, there's some people I want you to meet. Sir Walter Raleigh and Sir Francis Drake. It's me, John Davis. Discovered the Falkland Islands.
Oh, yeah, the place with absolutely no gold and lots of penguins. And absolutely no gold. Yeah, I just said that. All right.
Oh, them penguins. Better than gold, if anything, I reckon. Anyway, my son says he doesn't want to go to sea, would you believe it?
I'm begging your pardon, you what now, beg your pardon? That's the best place for a fine young Devon lad like yourself. And we'll show you why. Through a song.
I sail right round the globe and so many a sight. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I attacked Spanish ports to show Queen Liz's might. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Sailed right back to England with treasure in the hold. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Spanish says I's a pirate, but I still got all their gold. Now I've got a brand new land to find, and you can come with me. We're gonna make all our fortunes when we cross the sea.
You can get a knighthood, and I'll get more wealthy.
Oh, I got a brand new land to find. Just don't get dysentery. I explored the new world and set up colonies. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Brought back potatoes, but not the coconut. That was me. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
He fought in the Armada and flirted with his queen.
Now I'll find El Dorado, be the richest man ever seen. Now I've got a brand new land to find, so why don't you come with me? We're gonna make all our fortunes when we cross the sea.
You can get a knighthood, and I'll get more wealthy.
But don't forget to bring your sword, 'cause nothing comes for free.
I saw the Falklands and discovered some penguins. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Right? My verse. Oh, come on, everyone loves penguins. Right?
Hello, I'm Queen Elizabeth I. My courtiers were always trying to impress me. Of course they were. I'm the Queen. I can have their heads chopped off. So, what did Sir Francis Drake give me as a small token of his esteem when he arrived back from his sailing trip around the world? Was it A, a sack of potatoes, B, a sack of pearls, or C, a sack of pounds? The answer is C, a sack of pounds. £160,000 to be precise. That's more than $500 million in your modern money. I'd still like the pearls and the potatoes as well, though. Oh, chop chop! I'm the Queen.
Once alone on the ice, the despair is overwhelming. Still, who's up for a game of football?
Oh, me please.
Do we have a football? We can make one out of ice. Topper!
Hey!
Little skip.
Keep rowing, lad. We should be out of this freezing cold sea in about 3 weeks. I mean, it's only 800 miles. Just think of the poor wretches we've left behind at Rome.
Penguin meat, anyone?
Is there any more dog?
That finished Friday last week. Sausage dog.
How about a surprise slushie? Oh, what's the surprise? I've made it yellow. Snow sprinkles?
We finally made it to South Georgia. Unfortunately, we are on the wrong side of the wretched island. Right, we're going to have to climb over the mountain to get to the port. We'll be risking our lives, but think of the poor men we've left behind. It must have been a living hell.
All right. I heard there are nibbles. Yes, I can offer you frostbite and hope you like penguin.
Please, I am desperate. I have traveled all across South America and the South Atlantic looking for a boat to rescue my men. Now, please, if we do not live now, there will be none left alive to save. Ah! We're back!
Shacklesbury!
Shackleton?
Ah, yes, right, sorry. It's been a while.
We come back to rescue you.
Ah! Thank goodness you're here. We're a man short for the footy.
We've travelled thousands of miles to rescue you and take you back to civilization.
Excellent. I'm sick of penguin, and ice football isn't great for the toes. Plus, a sea lion's made off with my banjo.
Then we've got her just in time. Come on. Oh, remember, there is a war on. We can go home, but as soon as we get back, we all have to head off and fight in the trenches.
Right, Mustaine. Where is that sea lion with my banjo?
Oh, I love this one.
Trapped in a snowstorm with no way out, Arctic explorer Peter Freuchen will take human ingenuity to the limit and beyond.
If I could just squeeze out a poo, I could make a frozen chisel and dig my way to freedom.
It's a true story. It's a poo story. It will warm your heart and open your bottom. Frozen Freuchen.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it in anymore. Let it go, let it go. Let it curl up on the floor. I've been trapped for several hours underneath all this snow. And maybe it's the frostbite talking and the lack of air to say goodbye. Say goodbye to the cold and the ice. We don't have to stay here anymore. I'm gonna make a door. I'm gonna make a door with you. With me? With poo. That's me. With poo. I'm gonna make a door. Can I say something crazy? Will you marry me?
Can I say something even crazier? You are talking to a poo.
Frozen Freuchen. Coming soon. Though I'd probably give it 5 minutes if I were you. Together at last. The most romantic love letters of all time set to music, featuring their original words, including the ancient Egyptian classic.
My heart is carefree, like a red fish in its fish pond. Your voice rejuvenates me like fat mixed with honey. Your love has joined to me like incense to the nose. I'm exhilarated without beer. He's exhilarated without beer. Without beer. Yeah, without beer.
And the soaring love letters of Russia's Tsar Nicholas II and Tsarina Alexandria.
You are my very life, sweetheart. Off you go again alone. No more kisses and tender caresses for so long.
Chuck-a-buff, buff, chuck. I love you and long for you terribly. I kiss you tenderly and love you infinitely. Farewell till our next meeting, my darling Alexei. Yours eternally, your old hubby, Nicky. Peace out.
And from the Emperor of France and his notorious lover comes the country ballad that took Europe by storm. Well, most of it.
Joséphine, 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 Joséphine. Not a word from you, what on else have I done? To think only of you, to love only Joséphine, to live only for my wife. Does it deserve such harsh treatment from her? You alone, who rules my heart, knows only too well the power you hold over me. Write to me, think of me, and love me, Joséphine. Yours ever for life, Bonaparte.
It's drippy, it's soppy, and you need a copy. Order it now.
Some are lucky in love. They meet the woman of their dream and they spend the rest of their life with them. Others just chop their heads off.
King Henry is back looking for the next special one in his life. The specially special one.
Hi. How's it going, Henry?
Jane Seymour.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry if I don't seem in a great mood. Just getting over a pretty tough breakup.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You must be heartbroken.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's hard on her. I mean, she is in bits. Look, do you want to get married? I need a male heir. Pretty sharpish. Yeah? Great. Check.
Henry, you look really happy.
Well, I am. Really happy. She's the best one yet. She's a winner, a keeper. Not a divorcee, not a, choppy. She's a keeper. And she's brilliant at real tennis. Fantastic drop shot.
Good times. I hope.
Yes. She died. Yeah. Pretty upset about that, actually.
King Henry is back. Blah, 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 yada, yada. Special one in his life, blah, blah, you know.
Hey, how's it going? I'm not Henry VIII. Oh, wrong restaurant. Taxi!
Henry, tell us what happened.
So we kind of had to get married in the end. Politics. But we got divorced straight after, and I've given her a bunch of properties so she can live off the rent, and it's all pretty much cool, basically. Yeah. So I'm straight back in for the next one, which could be the one, or the third, or fourth. Which one is it?
The fifth.
Good evening, George Crumb, the chef. I hope everything was satisfactory. I hope everything was satisfactory.
Oh, the fish was divine, and this cherry pie was to die for. It was perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I could make one teeny-weeny suggestion.
What?
I was wondering whether you could make your French fries a little thinner. These were a little bit thick for my liking.
Thick?
A tiny bit.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they're gargantuan, aren't they? They're so big, I wonder how you could fit them in your mouth without your head falling open. Look, you can barely see it from one side to the other. It's way too big to fit in your tiny little mouse mouth.
Well, I was just wondering if you could cut them a little thinner, that's all.
Oh, his lordship, the king of Saratoga Lake, wants them thinner. I'll give you thinner. What? How'd you just... Ah! Is that thin enough for you?
Now you're just being silly.
No, nothing's too much for the potato police.
I told you not to mention the French fries.
I was very restrained.
Every time we go anywhere.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Tuck in. Huh? There. Is that thin enough for you? Oh, dear, you can't see through them? Maybe I should shave a little off the top to count skinny chips.
These extra thin French fries are delicious.
They're so crisp.
You should patent these. You can make some money.
Sure. I'll get down to the patent office right away. I'm sure I'll make a fortune out of some deep-fried slivers of potato crisps. That'll catch on.
It's a good job we didn't tell him the soup wasn't very hot.
Hi, I'm Alexander Graham Bell, and I want you to meet my phone. My phone is a new device that lets you talk to someone even when they're not in the same room, as long as they're in the room next door.
Mr. Watson, you need to wash speeches.
What? My phone is the most powerful, compact, lightweight phone ever invented. Because it's the only phone ever invented.
I wish you'd never invented that stupid thing.
What was that? It's not just for calls. Use my phone to find out what the weather's doing.
Oi, what's the weather doing then? I don't know.
Enjoy the latest music. online games.
Quit the king for a chick!
I am trying to work!
It's great in an emergency.
What's on? My house is on fire!
I wish it was. Stop calling me.
And that's not all my phone can do. Actually, no, that is pretty much all it can do.
I thought something else it does.
Yeah? Need my phone! Now it's mobile too!
Welcome to HHTV Sport. Here are the results so far. The fencing has been won by King Henry VIII.
Jousting was won by Henry VIII.
The archery has been won by King Henry VIII.
Tennis was won by King Henry VIII. Probably playing himself.
And for making cobblestones with a steel hammer, it's King Henry VIII. What a king! But the big question is, can he repeat his victory in the wrestling?
And you join us here. Henry, our monarch, is really mangling this opponent. Oh, power slam! And his opponent is not even a wrestler. That guy is just a spectator who said Henry was only winning because people let him. Think again, sunshine. Regal wrestling brilliance, your majesty.
The king is a fantastic athlete and is about to compete in today's biggest sporting event, the wood sawing. But first up, here's what he had to say when I caught up with him earlier today. Confident?
Well, there are no easy matches in competitive wood sawing. But yes, I am confident. About everything.
Oh, any game plan for the match ahead?
Well, my plan was to saw the wood in half. Stop me if I'm getting too technical.
What have you done to train for this event? Tell me.
I've mostly just been sawing things in half. Now, do you know what this is? That's my saw bottom. That's a competitive woodcutter's joke.
Well, you can't be good at everything, can you?
Contenders, ready! Make a play! And his way, forward back, and King Henry taking the early lead. Just look at that magnificent technique. Like he was born with a rudimentary wood-cutting device in his hand. Forward back. He's going through that piece of wood like it was, a piece of wood really fast. Oh, there it is, the crowning glory.
Let's see that again.
Henry VIII, you've just witnessed Henry I. Magnificent.
Yeah, still boring.
I'm the best at everything.
I think it's his humility that makes him so popular.
Right. You, wrestling, now!
That really will be a sore bottom.
It's my big fat Tudor wedding, and this week big fat Tudor Henry is getting married again after the death of his third wife Jane Seymour, if Chief Minister Thomas Cromwell can talk him into it.
Her name's Anne of Cleves. She's a nice Protestant girl.
Oh, I don't know, Crummers. I've only just lost my third wife, Jane Seymour, and now I've got the male heir I want. I'd need a pretty good reason to marry someone else.
Well, how about to secure an alliance against the Pope and to ensure the survival of the Church of England?
No, I mean, she'd have to be well fit.
Well.
She hasn't got a younger sister, has she?
Yes.
All right, I'll have that one.
Good choice, sire.
With the portrait of Anne having done the trick, it's time for Henry to meet his bride.
Now remember, she's German, so quite straight-laced.
Don't worry, I've done this before. Ready, boys?
Oh, yeah.
No, please. The entire English Reformation depends upon this marriage, sire.
And room raid. It's me, your new husband.
Oh.
Oh.
Anne's not impressed. And neither is Henry, but the wedding plans are well underway.
She looks nothing like her portrait.
Well, to be fair, sire, neither do you. I mean, your legs are thinner, your belly is much fatter now, and your...
Do you like your head where it is, Crummers?
Yes.
Good.
Unable to wiggle out of the wedding, Henry says, I do.
Congratulations, sire. England is safe.
Yes, unlike your head.
What? Oh, no, please.
Anne, there's something I wanted to say. The thing is...
It's not you, it's me.
Hang on, I was going to say that.
I guess I'm just not the marrying sort. I mean, you're clearly a nice person.
I was going to say that, too.
So great. How about a quick divorce?
Perfect. I'll get my people onto it. Crikey. Who's that? Hello.
Next week, my big fat Tudor wedding. Henry gets married again to Anne's former lady-in-waiting, Catherine Howard. And the week after that, he'll probably marry someone else. Again.
Bad news for Catherine. True to form, Henry had her executed and married his sixth wife, Catherine Parr. But good news for her, she managed to outlive Henry. Result!
Ghastly, mean and cruel, stuff they don't teach you at school.